Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a Brahmin named Raman. He was known for his intelligence, but was also infamous for his insatiable greed. Raman always desired more wealth and would often scheme to fulfill his desires. One day, while walking through the forest, Raman stumbled upon an ancient temple hidden amidst the trees. Curiosity piqued, he decided to explore it further. Inside the temple, he found a large pot made of solid gold, filled to the brim with glittering gold coins. Overwhelmed with excitement and greed, Raman couldn't believe his luck. He had discovered a pot of gold. His mind immediately raced with plans of what he could do with all the riches. He envisioned a life of luxury, surrounded by servants and enjoying the finest of things. However, as he reached out to grab the pot, a voice echoed through the temple, "Beware, greedy soul. The pot of gold comes with a price. If you take it, you shall bear the consequences." Ignoring the warning, Raman dismissed it as superstition and focused only on his greed. With trembling hands, he snatched the pot of gold and rushed home, his heart racing with excitement. Upon reaching his humble abode, Raman locked the door and began counting the gold coins. His joy knew no bounds as he admired the wealth he had acquired. The pot seemed to multiply his desires, and he could not wait to start spending his newfound fortune. However, that night, as Raman lay in bed, he heard a mysterious voice once again. "You have been warned, but you chose to succumb to your greed. Now, you shall face the consequences." Raman woke up the next morning feeling a strange weight in his chest. As he stepped out of his house, he noticed that the entire village was abuzz with rumors about his sudden wealth. Neighbors and strangers alike flocked to his doorstep, asking for loans, favors, and handouts. Unable to resist his greed, Raman began to lend money and give away gold coins to please everyone. But no matter how much he gave, the demand never ceased. He became the village's bank, and people's expectations grew with every passing day. As Raman's wealth dwindled, so did his peace of mind. He became sleepless, constantly anxious about how to fulfill the unending demands of the villagers. His greed had become a burden, turning his life into a never-ending nightmare. Desperate to rid himself of the gold and its consequences, Raman decided to return the pot to the temple. With a heavy heart, he carried the pot back to the sacred place where he had found it. As he placed the pot on the temple's altar, he heard the voice once again, "You have learned a valuable lesson, greedy soul." The pot of gold was a test of your character. True wealth lies not in hoarding material possessions, but in the contentment of the heart. With tears in his eyes, Raman realized the depth of his folly. He had lost his peace, his integrity, and the trust of the people around him, all in pursuit of fleeting riches. He vowed to change his ways and live a life of simplicity, compassion, and gratitude. From that day on, Raman became known for his generosity and kindness. He helped those in need without expecting anything in return. He found contentment in sharing what he had, no longer burdened by the weight of greed. And so, the greedy Brahmin learned that true wealth was not measured in gold coins, but in the richness of the heart. The pot of gold had taught him the invaluable lesson of gratitude for what he had and the importance of living a life filled with love, compassion, and selflessness. From then on, he lived a life of fulfillment and peace, cherishing the real treasures that life had to offer.